Well, good evening. It is the 2nd of January and I hope everybody has had a cracking Christmas and a great New Year's Eve. I'd like to take this opportunity, of course, to wish everybody a very happy new year. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Lots of videos on their way. Tonight, I thought we'd try something different, to be honest. We're over in Karon and I'm going to be doing a series of videos of Karon by night, but people don't realize just how big Karon actually is. So I thought, as the first video of the nightlife in Karon, I would take you a little ride around Karon and show you just how big this area actually is and how much you can find here, like places to eat, drink, and of course hotel and various different accommodation. So let's get going and take a ride around Karon. We're starting our journey off just outside what used to be the Novotel, is now the Holiday Inn Resort. This is just a few minutes walk through Karon Park, which is situated on my right hand side, to the beach area, and then coming up on the left hand side we have the Front Village Resort here in Karon. Very popular, very large resort. Then just after this resort we have a few restaurants. Behind these restaurants there's another few sois that you can go and explore, and again you're going to find more shops and restaurants in those sois. Now I'm not going to be able to cover every single soi on this ride around Karon. The left hand side now is the very well known Best Western Ocean Resort. Again, a very popular resort here in Karon, and a few minutes walking depending on your pace from the beach area. Then as we go round the corner and carry on along Patak Road, we come to the Phoenix Beach Hotel. That's on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side you have what I'd call really a plaza area, and this area has a mixture of restaurants. I think there's a few small shops, market stall type shops selling souvenirs, etc. There's also massage in this area and it overlooks the Karon Lagoon. And as we go around the bend, you will see yourselves there's a lot more shops and small restaurants. And then we come to the main area really of Karon, the roundabout area. We're going to go left, carrying on along Patak Road, going through what I call the main area of Karon, and you will see there are an awful lot of restaurants, shops, everything else really that you could wish for here. And again, we're only literally a few minutes walking away from the beach at this point. Now this area is where you're going to find the bulk of facilities here in Karon. Of course there are other areas, it is a little bit spread out, but the main area is where we are now. And to the left hand side behind these buildings you're going to find the very well known Centara Hotel. Now I'm not going to mention all the accommodation around here because obviously there is a lot of choice. Plenty of shops, restaurants and bars, etc. in this main area. And as we make our way down Patak Road towards the bottom that we're coming to before we go around the bend, you will find Karon Market. Now this market is open twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays only, Opens around 4 p.m. in the afternoon, closes around 10 o'clock at night. It's not a massive market, but it is one I would recommend you go and take a look at, because it does offer a reasonable choice of souvenirs, clothing, food, etc. But it's also set in the Karon temple. So while you're there, you can also have a look around the temple if you wish. It is a very pretty temple. It's an area that we're going to take a closer look at in coming videos. Of course, there are a lot of sois leading off the Patak road to explore as well, and again in later videos we shall take a look at some of those. And as you can see, this area is quite busy at the moment. When the market's on, it does get a little bit busier, but great little market. There is the entrance. Go and take a look at it if you get a chance. Now, as we make our way further down this road, you're going to see a lot more facilities in the way of massage shops. There's small cafes down here, small restaurants. We're just coming up to one on the left hand side which is called Nui's Kitchen. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this place, haven't checked it out as yet, but apparently they do a killer breakfast and a great Sunday dinner, so this is a place that's on my list I want to check out. And then on the opposite side of the road we're coming down to the Paradox Resort. And then further down here, again, lots more facilities, restaurants, shops, massage, etc. And we're coming down to a new thing that's open. Well, it's not actually opened as yet. I'm not quite sure when it's going to open. It's called Dinner in the Sky, and it is a platform that's slung beneath a crane, hoisted in the air, and you can sit and have your dinner with a fantastic view. How well that's going to do, I don't know, but as yet it doesn't seem to have opened up. And then next to that we have the Old Phuket, another well-known resort, and coming down this main road you're going to find some more restaurants. One to keep an eye out is Mama Jin's. This is a very popular restaurant here. They do Thai food at some very good prices. Cappadocia there, which is a Turkish and Mediterranean restaurant. I have eaten there, I've done a video on that, and it's a very nice restaurant if you're looking for an alternative to Thai food. We have the Icon Hotel down here as well. As we're moving down this road, obviously you're moving further away from the beach, so if you're going to stay in this area, there are facilities as you can see, but I would recommend that maybe you look at having some sort of transport, maybe a motorbike or a hire car, because it's a fair old walk now to the beach if you're not staying at one of the resorts where they've got a second entrance onto beach road, such as the Pullman, which we're coming down to on the right hand side further down this road. We have the Princess View as well, hotel along here, or Princess Sea View I should say. But not so many facilities now because we're right on the edge of Karon. But I want to show you all of it. There is the Pullman, what was the Hilton, of course. And as I said, there are some facilities down here, but we are now moving away. Now, I'm not going to take the next right turning and going down that side because that will drop me out further down after Karon starts along Beach Road. So instead, we're going to take the next turning. We're still in Karon now. There's another Turkish restaurant on the right hand side that's opened up, and there's a few shops here, restaurants. There's a restaurant called Eat that's very good. I've eaten there and had burgers, etc. They do nice food in there, reasonably priced. And as you can see, some supermarkets around here, etc. And then if you turn right at those traffic lights, that will take you back down to the main beach area. But we're going to carry on a little way down here. Okay, so now we're really in Qatar, we're no longer in Karon, and there's a very good reason why I've come down here. We're going to turn right onto Tanya Road, which I must stress is part of Qatar. This is not Karon. But the reason why I'm coming this far down is because at the bottom of Tanya Road, we're going to turn right and start making our way back up Karon Road, which then leads into the start of Karon. Now, if I'd have taken the earlier side and gone down there, I would have missed the start of Karon. So we're now entering back into Karon. As I say, on the left hand side we have the Tan Terrace Beach Club. On the right hand side is where Qatar Villa used to be, and it's now the Merit Bungalows just further up this side on the right hand side. You may notice that the stadium that was on the right hand side has now finally been demolished. There are a few restaurants that you've just seen on the right hand side, some seafood restaurants, and then there's quite a lot of very well known hotels. And what you're going to find is little pockets of facilities. So you're going to find a few shops, a few restaurants. There is a shopping plaza further along here as well that has a mixture of an indoor market and lots of restaurants. That is a great little place to explore. There's also another little area that's opened up quite recently in the last sort of 12 months along here as well. Again, I'm going to take a look at that in a little bit more detail in coming videos. So we've just passed that little new market that's opened up. As I say, we will take a look at that in coming videos. This is the back entrance of the old Phuket, and looks like there's quite a lot of facilities opened up around there. And now we're coming to that plaza that I was talking about, the Karon Plaza. Again, there's a mixture of restaurants and an indoor market in this area. And then just past the plaza, we have the back entrance to the Paradox Hotel and Resort. And then we have some more shops and restaurants just before the island. And then once we get back to the island, we will make our way into Karon Park. Now I am going to take a lot closer look at Karon in the coming weeks, so don't worry, but I just wanted the opening video, something a little bit different to show you the scale that we're dealing with here in Karon. Please do leave some comments down below, your thoughts on Karon, whether you like it, whether you prefer Qatar, etc., because there is some mixed feelings at the moment about this area with the influx, of course, of the Russian visitors over here. A lot of people are saying it's very, very busy, and indeed it is. In fact, it's looking busier at the moment than it was in 2018, 2019. But according to the media and the government reports, Phuket is not as busy as it was in 2019. But I have to disagree, I'll be honest with you. If you look back at my older videos, you can see yourself, video doesn't lie. Well, I hope you enjoyed that ride around Karon. I know I did take in a little bit of Qatar because Soi Tanya is the last Soi in Qatar before you enter back into Karon. But that's going to give you a good idea of just how big this area actually is. Lots and lots of choices, whether it be hotel, restaurants, shops. And I guess that just leaves me to say, as always, thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do consider subscribing. If you've enjoyed the video, then you know what to do. Give it the old thumbs up because it does really help the channel, and I want to push it forward in 2024. So until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.